We continue to celebrate Black History Month here on Eyewitness News. If you've spent any time in Brooklyn's Prospect Park or driven down nearby Flatbush Avenue, you have likely passed an incredible 18th century house.
This is an historic property, look at that, with 300 surrounding acres that were once owned by the Lefferts family, very famous New York family. But what you might not know is that at least 25 enslaved people lived and toiled right there. All that as they dreamed of freedom. An important research project is currently underway to learn more about those enslaved people and to find their living descendants as we reach back and march forward. Here's Lucy Yang.
Isaac was purchased by the Lefferts up here in 1818. Within 3 months, he had escaped with his wife and her children who were enslaved across the street. We have no evidence to suggest that they were ever found.
Isaac was one of 25 men and women enslaved by the Lefferts in Brooklyn. The Dutch owners ran a 300-acre farm off the hard labor of men like Isaac until he found freedom.
A lot of people enslaved in Kings County escaped to Manhattan.
The Lefferts House is still standing in Prospect Park, but the stories of the enslaved who built this house and grew the crops have never been known or told until now. Historian Dr. Dylan Yates diving into archives to honor those who were once considered least among us.
It's so important to take the idea of enslaved people to establish the interior lives of my ancestors. It has made me feel a sense of pride.
And then there was Nero.
John Lefferts purchased Nero in 1811. By the time Nero was 25, shortly after Isaac escaped, Nero was listed on the 1820 census as living as a free man with his wife and infant daughter.
With freedom in hand, records show Nero's daughter went on to marry a conductor in the Underground Railroad. His son would die in the Civil War fighting for freedom.
Having access to this history just really helps us look back with empathy and look back holistically.
And then there was dear Flora, who not only cooked but also healed with her knowledge of medicinal herbs.
Betty was actually Flora's daughter. She was born in this house and worked in this house until she passed. And she was freed by New York state law when she was about 40 years old, but continued to work for the Lefferts family.
Of course, their stories do not end with their lives. Efforts are now underway to connect these names with their living descendants.
It's beyond Black history, it's all of our history.